Okay, guys. Why am I showing my solar charge controller and its monitor, which are very close together for no obvious reason? Is that I am now showing. I don't know if you can actually see this. I'm trying to get an angle where you can see this. It's now showing 10.2 amps coming off of the solar of my solar, and that is because I now have the 400-watt solar panels up there. I'm not even close to solar noon. Of course, since I can't angle my solar panels, since they are affixed to the top of my van to maintain some level of stealth, I won't be able to max it out, but that's a major improvement. I think the top I got before was like 6 or 7 on a day, maybe at solar noon. So it looks real hopeful as the day progresses, because, excuse the wires hanging down. It takes me a while to mess with this stuff, so I leave things in a horrible condition. And if you look around me, that's basically how I live. I do organize. It just never lasts long. So that is looking pretty good. And when did I get a chance to do that? And why didn't I show myself putting it up? It's because I had to put them up in a hurry, and I was in a place where I don't believe it was an issue, but there was an outside, so there they are right here. See that bird's nest of wires there? I haven't organized that yet because I need to do that at a different time so I don't look obvious again that I'm messing with my solar panels. So that is what and why did I finally get those up. I still got room for probably at least 1 or 2 more panels. Who knows if I get more money than cents, which has always been my problem. I don't have a lot of money or a lot of cents. I will put another panel up here. So I just want to let you know that I finally got that done as promised. And one of the major reasons I got it done was to empty some of this crap out of my garage section of my van. So these are now dirty clothes that I have to put into one of these cases down here. But I had no room to get to anything with those. I've still got this step stool I haven't unloaded yet. I'll probably put that in storage pretty soon. But I couldn't reach my clothes. I couldn't reach the other things in any of the other bins because I had those panels on top of this. And I could get to those, but it would cause a lot of exertion each time. And so these are my dirty clothes that have just been hanging out because I couldn't put them in any of these bins. So I think I'm going to drag these by the cleaners again. I'm not worrying about doing laundry anymore. I'm just taking some of the huge money I'm saving and not having a fixed abode and using it to pay for things like laundry. And I'm not even close to what my normal budget was. It's frightening how much money I was spending. No matter how difficult this may be, it hasn't really been difficult yet. There is no amount of inconvenience that could match the amount of money I was wasting. So I am really happy with the way this thing is going, and really happy about the solar panels. Since I've got the panels up and out of the way now, I can now just sort of relax and get everything else done. Okay, let me close this. So that's the status. So that's a major task overcome. Not because it was a major thing to do. It's actually very easy to do. I just didn't have the place to do it. I could have probably gone to a relative's house and worked out of their driveway. But sometimes you don't always want your relatives to know exactly what you're doing and why you're doing it. Well, that is the story of the panels. And I have my refrigerator on now. I haven't had my refrigerator on before. I just wanted more power to make sure it wouldn't put a hitch in my just basic activity. But it is going now. So now I can expend a lot more energy and then get it back during the day. I've still got both my generators in there. I may go down to 1 generator since I'm not I don't need to rotate it as often because I won't be using them as often. So we'll see how that works. And of course, one of those generators are going to, I need to put on the back of this van a rack where I can put a battery box, a steel battery box to contain my generator when the summer comes. So I'm going to be doing research on that. I might have to get one of those made. It's the amount of money I'm saving in rent. Getting one of those made is not going to be a major exertion in my bank balance. So that's going to be pretty cool. In the meantime, I am, in addition, I bought a couple of things that I'll show you later. And I am beginning to put wood screws and brackets and remove bungee cords now that I'm pretty sure they're in a stable position. And if they can stay there with bungee cords, a few screws should not be a big deal. All right, that's what I've got for today. And there's that bird nest of wires. I got to do something with those wires. I got all the time in the world to plan that, so I'll work on that. And that's one of the reasons I'm keeping the step ladder, because I'll be getting up there many, many more times to organize that wiring mess. All right, I will talk to you later. You have a wonderful day.